This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? And I want to say happy birthday to Takashi Iizuka, who is 54 years young. Yes, Takashi Iizuka, who's not the head of Sonic Team, has been part of Sonic Team since its inception, actually. Like I said, a lot of people may not realize this, but he did amazing works with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Nights into Dreams, and of course the Sonic Adventure franchise, after joining Sonic Team back in the early 1990s. It's hard to believe that Takashi Iizuka has done so much for the Sonic the Hedgehog brand since the inception. I mean, look at the man's track record. He's been loyal to the Sonic the Hedgehog brand and to Sega as a whole his entire life. The man's been through so much adversity. You know, people could say whatever they want about Yuji Naka, Nato Oshima, what happened. You know, they may have come and went, but at the end of the day, Takashi Iizuka never left Sega. He's always been there through the best of times and the worst of times. And during Sonic Heroes developmental time, Takashi Iizuka literally almost died making that game, and he only had 19 programmers to make that game. And furthermore, Takashi Iizuka is solely responsible why Sega still has a working relationship with Sony, because if they did not get that PlayStation 2 port of Sonic Heroes at that time, Sony was going to cut all ties with Sega entirely. So yes, Sony did blackmail Sega into releasing games for their console, which was understandable, and Takashi Iizuka did everything in his power to make sure that Sega did not lose that working relationship with Sony, and they still have a great working relationship to this day. So Takashi Iizuka deserves a lot of praise for that. That's one thing a lot of people don't tend to know about the man. Everyone keeps saying, oh, it's Yuji Naka this, Yuji Naka that, Nato Oshima this, Nato Oshima that. Takashi Iizuka is the heart and soul of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, whether people like to admit it or not. You look at Sonic Heroes, the man could have literally lost his life in that making that game, and then you look at Sonic Frontiers, a game that brought us back into the Renaissance age. You know, a game where if it failed, Takashi Iizuka and Mori Kishimoto would have been fired without question. This was a make it or break it situation. So much that Iizuka literally had to beg Sega for an extra year of developmental time for Sonic Frontiers to be released. Originally, this game was going to be released in 2021, but he urged Sega if he could have at least one more year of developmental time, and Sega were against it at first, but then they decided, alright, well, you get 1 year, do what you gotta do, just get this game done. You know, for Takashi Iizuka, man, you know, like I said, during Sonic Speed Cafe, I made it a mission to go to San Diego, to go there that day that he was going to be there, because I said to myself, I want to get both of these games signed. And you're probably wondering, okay, why did you get Sonic Heroes and Sonic Frontiers autographed by Takashi Iizuka if he was going to be there for an autograph signing for 1 hour only? Simple. Sonic Heroes is my favorite 3D Sonic game of all time just because of Amy Rose. I'll leave it at that, but overall, it's one of my most prized possessions for the Nintendo GameCube. Like I said, Iizuka deserves a lot of praise for all of his works that he's done as of late. The man is basically the heart and soul of Sonic Team, you know, the Sonic the Hedgehog brand as a whole. He never left, you know, like I said, you know, Yuji Naka, of course, he had his issues, and of course, Nato Oshima, thankfully he's back, but just as a working relationship. But other than that, Iizuka's always been the heart and soul of Sonic the Hedgehog. You can't deny that. So again, I just want to send out my birthday wishes to Iizuka, you know. And again, everybody let me know what y'all think, and I gotta go. Peace out.